This week's Muse is the book Service Model by Adrian Tchaikovsky. The bottom line is it's a great book. There will only be light spoilers, so don't worry if you haven't read it yet. So let's get out of the way up front my one big gripe about the book so we can get to the good stuff. And it's not actually about the book per se. It's the description of the book you find on Goodreads, Audible, and the like. The book has nothing to do with Murderbot, red shirts, or a robot wanting to run away. These descriptions are one part clickbait, which kind of worked because that's why we chose the book, but it's also because the book is hard to describe. What it is about is a valet named Charles, who also happens to be a robot, and what happens when he is, shall we say, fired. Read the book to see what I mean by that. Yes, Charles is a robot, but it definitely has times where it uses satire of everyday human frustrations, such as a robot being put on hold due to high call volumes being received. And that is what makes this book special and worth reading. It's both a fun satire, commentary on artificial intelligence, and pokes fun at all things involving process and bureaucracy. While the book has humor and many moments of parody, it's also solidly in the sci fi category. If hearing a robot say, Charles confirmed, when acknowledging a data exchange is going to annoy you, then this may not be your book. But if you can appreciate how the author's use of this approach to see things from a robot's perspective, the book is going to be fantastic, at least for the first three quarters of it. Charles's journey is the thing, and his journey is just well done in this book. There's excellent pacing, it's consistent, and the characters are advanced as the story goes along. For anyone getting ready to comment that a robot is not a he, well, that's not me talking. You need to read the book, and it will be clear why I'm using that pronoun. Now, without giving away any spoilers, a strong point of the book is that at the end, the robot is still different from humans and avoids the common tropes on how a robot might become self aware. Personally, from my experience with AI, it represents a more likely outcome than what you see in a lot of other stories. The scores from our club range from a low of 3.5 to 4.2, and it places in the top 20% of our book reviews. It is a very audible friendly book and benefits from having the actual author as the reader. If the book was judged prior to its ending, the scores would have been even higher. Maybe one of the top books, or if not the top book. Without giving away the ending, let's just say that while it's not a horrible ending, it felt forced. In some ways, the book might have been better if it had just been about the journey and skipped the ending. That's my bit from Bach for today. Let me know what you think if you've read it. And if you have been encouraged to read it based on this, please come back and comment on this review's accuracy. And as always, watch one of my dog shorts to keep life in perspective. Take care, all.